Welcome back. We hope you enjoyed navigating the student orientation lesson and demo Funda site. We have a message for you from our Acting Executive Dean, Dr Mariaane Louw.
Welcome to Cornerstone. I'm Dr Mariaane Louw, the Executive Dean, and I'm so excited to accompany you on your brand new academic journey. I compare this journey to a guided tour overseas, a group tour. And if you go on one of those tours, you spend a lot of time and money that you could have spent elsewhere. So it's important to get the most value out of that, isn't it? So you can go one of two ways. You can just get wrapped up in the schedules and about getting to the right places at the right times. And that means that you go home with a bunch of selfies that prove to other people that you've been to a lot of famous places in the world. On the other hand, you can really immerse yourself in this experience and you can absorb the flavors of the cultures, the food, and the places. And you can go home a changed person because you've seen more of the world and you know more of your place in it. So which approach will give you better value? Obviously the second one. So I want you to be that second person. Don't just arrive for classes and complete assignments to get a piece of paper that says you have a qualification. That qualification is important, but it will not make you a better person. Rather, dive into the experience. Learn from your tour guides or your lecturers, but also learn from your fellow students who are with you on this journey. That is the true value of education, not that piece of paper. And it's such a high priority for us at Cornerstone. That personal journey of change that prepares you to go and change the world when you leave here. Of course, when you go to a different country, it's important to read up on it beforehand. Otherwise, you might get into trouble if you break a simple law or a custom that you didn't know about. So I advise you to make very sure that you know all the Cornerstone rules that apply to students, and those are written up in our policies. And there's a policy for basically everything. What to do when you are sick and you cannot write the exam. What happens when you plagiarize. What happens when you submit an assignment late. All of those things are discussed in our policies, and it's very important that you know about those. Another thing is it can be very overwhelming if you're in a strange country where things are done a lot different from what you used to. And so it's important that the moment that you feel unsure or the moment that you are experiencing difficulties that may affect your studies, that you alert your tour guide immediately. Your lecturer is always your go-to person, but the student development and support team is there just for you to bring you home safe and sound by helping you academically but also psychologically if you need it. Please make use of that help. Well, I think I'm hearing your boarding call, so I won't keep you any longer. Have a safe and a wonderful and a prosperous journey.
Your program of study will determine which faculty members you have the most interaction with. Let me give you a quick intro to who leads each of our faculty departments. Head of Psychology Department, Geraldine Franciscus. Head of Sociology and Community Development, Henrietta Settler. Head of Theology Department, Anlane Talyard. Head of Education Department, Sean Fulyoon. Head of Business Studies Department, Jeff Schreiner. Head of Core Curriculum and Media Studies Department, Stephen Langtree.
Now we would like to introduce you to our Acting CEO, Basier Dramat.
I am Basier Dramat, the Acting CEO of Cornerstone Institute, and it's a pleasure for me to welcome this new cohort of students to Cornerstone Institute, where we learn to change the world, and together we will change the world. As students of Cornerstone, you are embarking on a journey that will not only provide you with knowledge and skills, but also instill in you the values of compassion, empathy, and selflessness. We believe that education is not just about acquiring knowledge, but also to use that knowledge to make a positive impact on the world. Our faculty and staff are committed to providing you with the resources and support you need to achieve your goals and develop into leaders who are dedicated to serving others. We encourage you to take advantage of the opportunities available to you both inside and outside of the classroom to develop your skills, broaden your horizons, and make a positive impact on your community. Once again, welcome to Cornerstone Institute. We look forward to supporting you on your journey towards personal and academic growth. And we look forward to seeing the positive impact that you will have in the world.